Oh, me? What am I doing? I'm rewatching the Miami Hurricanes versus Notre Dame game for a second time. I know it just ended, but I'm soaking it all in, guys. We tried to tell them. Stop the Carson Beck disrespect. This football team is going to be a little bit better than you think it is. 27-24. Oh, and guess what? Look, I'm not making this about me. I swear. But we hit the score exact. Nail on the head. 27-24 was my official prediction for the game. No, I'm not taking the $600. That's the college football family's money, so somebody's going to win it this season. But we got it right, 27-24. What a game. What a game. It's piss pouring rain hours before kickoff. It's raining during the game, at least for most of it. Both of these teams going in, all right, this is fine. We're going to be able to ground and pound. But then Notre Dame comes out and decides to throw the ball around quite a bit, but they don't really go deep. It seems like they want to get C.J. Carr comfortable, right? So some dink and dunk, pick up some yak, make some guys miss. And they do this. They get him warmed up a little bit. But Miami comes out and asserts their dominance in the trenches. Just bullies Notre Dame. And we have a scoreless first quarter. But yeah, I'm feeling good about that because, the Fighting Irish fans said that we're the natty runner-ups. We're a good football team. So I said, okay, well, we're hanging with this good football team. They have a number 6 by their name. Then in the second quarter, Carter Davis marches out. And I'm like, okay, it's Carter Davis, the FAU transfer. I'm not going to recap the whole game. I just want to say something here. We screw it up. Bad snap. Wet field. Oh my goodness, what are we going to do? But then guess what? This right here needs to be put up on a billboard. This needs to be printed out and hung everywhere. I don't even remember exactly when this happened. It's the C.J. Daniels one-handed touchdown catch. Miami pretty much had control of this game the entire time. If I'm not mistaken, Miami was never down. Carson Beck looked great. The run game, prayers up, to Jordan Lyle. But Charmar Brown looks like a pretty good back. Fletcher, especially in the second half, once they wore down that Notre Dame defensive line. There were plenty of things also that need to be better. Dawson, Miami got so conservative in the second half of this ball game, specifically in the fourth quarter. It was tough to watch. It seemed like Miami kind of got away from what they were doing successfully. But to be fair, they were running the ball pretty well. So I understand, chew up the clock, all of that. But the stats are pretty close. 5 of 14 on third downs is not good. It's just okay. 119 rushing for Miami. Yeah, we're just looking at it from the phone. I don't even care at this point. Those penalties, man, that's what I wanted to talk about. Those stinking penalties. You're telling me one penalty in the first half of this game, and then the second half we have, 10 of them? 6 of them on Miami? Bro, come on. There were so many times where it looked like it was maybe an obvious PI, and people were in the live chat saying, typical Miami fan, crying and complaining about the refs and penalties. Man, the referees got together. We had a discussion. We decided there is no penalty for offensive holding. Okay, man. It seemed like they were trying to keep Notre Dame in it. I don't know. You let me know down in the comments how you feel about it. Maybe I'm overreacting. Malachi Tony, I'm ordering a jersey after I stop recording this video. Immediately, I need it ASAP. Caneswear, wherever I got to get it from. That guy, I underestimated his impact. I thought typical young guy coming in. Isn't he like 17? Or is that somebody else on the roster? Is it Tony? Dude came in and was an immediate impact player. That seems like that's going to be Carson Beck's security blanket, at least just after one game here. That dude is insane. His route running skills, his ability to get separation and just get open, make guys miss. He's fast, and he was returning punts. This dude's all over the place. Insane. It was kind of disappointing to not see the tight ends a little more involved in the passing game, but you don't want to force anything. right? If it's not there, it's not there. And we said this as Canes fans, we don't need Beck to be Cam Ward. 20 of 30, 205, 2 touchdowns. Guess what? 0 picks. Notre Dame fans, where are the picks at? You told me this guy would have no timing, no chemistry with these receivers. He threw 12 picks at Georgia. Obviously, he's going to be straight trash. Where were the interceptions at? Mark Fletcher rushed for 66, Charmar Brown for 54. We bullied them dudes. Elijah Lofton had 1 reception for 15. And what am I doing? Carter Davis, a 47. Hold on, I got to sit down for a second. A 47-yard field goal to give Miami the lead and basically win this football game. We can't hate on him for the bad snap in the first quarter. He didn't even get an opportunity to kick it. After that, guess what? He hit his kicks. Miami has their kicker. And it was just so funny, man. I'm going to be petty this week with this one. And, we'll celebrate it. I told people, enjoy it. Don't let them downplay it. Hey, don't let them say, we had to start a young redshirt freshman quarterback. No, sir. Don't let them say, well, actually, Carson Beck's pretty good. You said he was bad. They said Heatherman bringing in a new defense and hired mercenaries on the back end, and you paid for these guys and you overpaid for them. Let them know. Remind them. They lost to a bad Carson Beck. They lost to a team with a brand new defensive coordinator. And let me tell you, man, this guy right here, yes, sir, this guy right here, that's one intimidating man right there. Now, there were times, too, it seemed like defensively, it's not all good things. There's some things we can nitpick, and I want y'all to do that down in the comments. Celebrate, but you can also nitpick and talk about things that you didn't think went as well. There were times defensively where it seemed like we were giving them a little bit too much cushion, and they were driving down the field. But they were, man. They were just dinking and dunking us. Jeremiah Love, where you at? Hold on, let me look. 10 carries for 33 yards. You got outrushed by Price, who still only had 45 yards. I thought this guy was going to run all over us. I thought Notre Dame was going to bully Miami and embarrass us on national TV on a Sunday night with the world watching. I'm not going to come out here and make any crazy predictions. I'm not going to crown Miami. I'm not going to say the B word. But 27-24 feels good. Both of these teams fought hard. Miami looks mean defensively. You can tell Ruben Bain looks faster coming off of the line. That dude shed some pounds. Mesidor could have a heck of a year. 2 fumbles. We forced 2 fumbles, recovered 1 of them. Heck, Ruben Bain had an interception. And, you think, okay, defensive end, it's deflected, whatever. Guy picks it off. He's going to, fall down, maybe get tripped up. No, sir. What did he return it for? 10, 15 yards after he caught it? My man wanted to sniff the end zone. They look mean, they look fast, they look physical. It was high energy. And that's what I want to see from a Miami Hurricanes football team. High energy, man. The body language was spot on. You could tell that Mario Cristobal had them dialed in, starting with the warm-ups, man. And it just felt good. We had guys that were making big plays. Teray with some big hits. Big time blows from that guy. Multiple corners stepped up, made some plays at times. I'm happy. Look, I'm happy. Throughout the week, like I said, we'll do more streams. We'll break it down. But give me your reactions. I just had to pick up the phone and just talk about it for a couple of minutes, man. We got it on multiple TVs in here, man. We're watching it. I'm living it up. You're darn right we get to celebrate it. We didn't open up with some cupcake. They said this was going to be one of the top teams in the country. Paul Feinbaum guaranteed a victory, as a matter of fact. Guaranteed it. Lee Corso believed. Coop believed. A bunch of you other Miami Hurricanes fans believed. Notre Dame. More like Notre Dame. Am I right? Nobody cares about the natty runner-up. You did that last year. Welcome to 2025. Welcome to a Carson Beck-led Miami Hurricanes on offense. Welcome to a rebuilt back end of the defense. Really think about it. What did Notre Dame do this game? When I really sit back and think about it, what did they do?